Ronnie O'Sullivan, the 7-time snooker world champion, has earned more than any other player in the sport's history. His career prize money totals an impressive £14.73 million. Known as the Rocket, O'Sullivan has consistently defied expectations throughout his career, both on and off the snooker table. His approach to spending his substantial earnings reflects this unconventional mindset. When most sports stars of his caliber might invest in luxury yachts or multi-million-pound mansions, O'Sullivan took a different path. In 2018, he made a purchase that surprised many fans and observers of the sport: a £130,000 canal boat that would serve as his home away from the pressures of professional snooker. O'Sullivan holds most of snooker's significant records. He has claimed more Triple Crown titles than any other player in the sport's history. His record for the highest number of maximum breaks further cements his status as possibly the greatest player ever to grace the green bays. Despite this unprecedented success, O'Sullivan's approach to life has always been different from what one might expect of a global sporting superstar. His spending habits rarely align with his status as an international sports icon. The canal boat purchase in 2018 perfectly illustrated this tendency to make choices that go against conventional expectations. In 2018, O'Sullivan decided to treat himself to something special, but not in the way most would anticipate from someone with his financial resources. Rather than following the typical path of sports stars with their luxury vehicles and sprawling estates, he opted for a 60-foot luxury narrowboat named Morph Lady 3. The vessel cost £130,000, a substantial sum, but far less than what many of his sporting peers might spend on a primary residence. O'Sullivan moored his floating home on Regent's Canal, which runs through North and East London, providing convenient access to the capital while offering a retreat from its hectic pace. When TV presenter Matt Smith interviewed O'Sullivan about his purchase for a Eurosport feature, the snooker legend downplayed the extravagance. In his typical nonchalant fashion, he simply remarked that it was "no big yacht, but it's all right." A statement that perfectly captured his understated approach to luxury. Despite O'Sullivan's modest description, the canal boat featured impressive amenities that created a comfortable living space. The 60-foot vessel included a spacious lounge area, complete with an indoor fire chimney, providing warmth and ambience. Comfortable furnishings, including a sofa, armchair, and rug, created a cozy atmosphere, complemented by a television for entertainment. The boat's modern kitchen featured an oven and a wooden oval table, offering all the necessities for preparing meals and dining. A bedroom with a double bed provided comfortable sleeping quarters, while the ensuite bathroom showcased quality finishes, including a tiled floor, redwood vanity units with granite worktops, and a large wash basin. These features combined to create a floating home that, while compact, lacked nothing in terms of comfort and functionality. The narrow boat provided O'Sullivan with all the amenities he needed in a space that suited his preference for simplicity over ostentation. This wasn't O'Sullivan's first experience with canal boat living. During his interview with Smith, he said, "I lived on a boat about 7 or 8 years ago in London, and I loved it. I spent about 3 or 4 months living on it, but couldn't use it because I had to get back to work, but I always had it in my mind that I'd buy another one." This previous positive experience with canal boat living had clearly made an impression on O'Sullivan. The purchase of Morph Lady 3 represented the fulfillment of a long-held desire to return to this lifestyle. His familiarity with the benefits of living on water had stayed with him through the years, eventually leading him back to canal boat ownership. The appeal of canal boat living for O'Sullivan went beyond the novelty factor. He explained several practical and psychological benefits during his conversation with Matt Smith. The narrow boat offered an escape from the isolation of hotel rooms, which feature prominently in the life of a touring professional snooker player. I couldn't sit in a hotel room, but I come in, have a little kip, put the snooker on, the TV on, have a few friends come in. You don't feel like you're cooped up so much. It's nice to see water, O'Sullivan told Smith, highlighting how the boat provided a more comfortable and relaxing environment than the hotel accommodations typically associated with life on the professional snooker tour. The tranquility of being surrounded by water clearly appealed to O'Sullivan, offering a peaceful contrast to the intense concentration and pressure of competitive snooker. The canal boat represented not just a home, but a sanctuary where he could recharge between tournaments. Despite his enthusiasm for canal boat living, O'Sullivan's ownership of Morph Lady 3 proved relatively brief. Just a year after making the purchase, he listed the vessel for sale at £129,950, nearly recouping his entire initial investment. His reason for selling appeared to mirror what had happened with his previous canal boat experience. The demands of his professional career, the need to get back to work as he had phrased it, took precedence over his enjoyment of canal boat living. After selling the boat, O'Sullivan did not seek a replacement, suggesting that his professional commitments had made maintaining this lifestyle impractical. The sale marked the end of this chapter in O'Sullivan's life, though his brief ownership of Morph Lady 3 provided a fascinating glimpse into the personal preferences of one of snooker's most enigmatic figures. Since selling his canal boat in 2019, O'Sullivan has continued to add to his remarkable legacy in snooker. He has secured 2 more world championships, further cementing his place among the sport's all-time greats. However, his pursuit of an unprecedented 8th world title hit a roadblock in the 2025 tournament. Making his first professional appearance since January, following an extended break from snooker, O'Sullivan reached the semi-finals, but fell short against China's Zhao Xintong. The semi-final match began promisingly, with O'Sullivan level at 4-4 with his Chinese opponent after the Friday morning session. However, the contest quickly turned in Zhao's favour, ultimately resulting in a decisive 17-7 defeat for the 7-time champion. The 2025 World Championship highlighted some of the challenges O'Sullivan has faced recently. Throughout the tournament, he repeatedly voiced concerns about his confidence levels, which appeared to be affected by issues with his cue. During an earlier appearance in 2025, O'Sullivan had snapped his cue in frustration. This equipment problem continued to plague him as he struggled to adapt to a replacement. His discomfort was evident during his semi-final against Zhao, when he changed his cue tip during the first session in an attempt to find better control.
The concern now, O'Sullivan is going to punish thoroughly. Well, that was the concern, but it's not happened. The cue has taken a bit of punishment there.
Okay, thank you. Ronnie O'Sullivan won. It's okay, okay.
He's apologising now to the referee and to Rob Milkins, just a rush of blood.
These technical issues contributed to a turbulent year for the snooker legend. He made last-minute withdrawals from several tournaments, including the German Masters and UK Open. He also cancelled an exhibition match with John Higgins scheduled to take place in Helsinki. O'Sullivan's semi-final defeat to Zhao Xintong marked a significant moment in his career. The loss was particularly notable for its decisive nature. Zhao won with a session to spare, something rarely seen in matches involving a player of O'Sullivan's caliber at the Crucible. During the contest, O'Sullivan's struggles with his equipment continued. He changed his cue tip 3 times and switched his ferrule from titanium to the more traditional brass. These adjustments failed to produce the desired results, as he missed several regulation pots against an opponent who capitalized on these errors with ruthless efficiency. Following his defeat, O'Sullivan gave an interview that revealed his frustration and confusion about his current form. "I'm at a loss, to be honest with you," he said. "I have lost what I used to have. I'm so confused, it feels really a struggle." His equipment issues remained at the forefront of his mind. I don't know if it was me, the Q-tip, or the ferrule. I didn't know where the white ball was going. I tried something different with my cue. I tried to go back to the old brass ferrule. The interview suggested deeper concerns about his future in the sport. I want to give it 2 years, but if you play like that, it's pretty pointless. It's not good. I have been like that for 4 years, trying to grind it out. I didn't have a clue where the cue ball was going. I have been willing it into the hole. Despite these personal frustrations, O'Sullivan remained gracious toward his opponent. Zhao played good and deserved his victory. He played better than me.